Perkins can't go under the screen. He allowed a very open shot. He won't miss many of those. Good Bates with this.
A number of turnovers already. That's 4 giveaways by the Sooners.
There's Mitchell again. Feet in the paint.
Bates. Bates up top, waits for a ball screen. Miles still hounding him. Bates, mid-range.
Make sure you're stronger with the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. No pass can be a habit pass in this game.
Bates, Mitchell, monster drop step. And Pierce comes away with it. Now Bates off
in the second half. Great teams, Roy. They fix the problem within the game, not the next game. And Tennessee's turnover issues much more cleaned up in the second 20 minutes.
Only 2 turnovers after 8 in the first.
Tennessee, and that Missouri hot hands again, one of the best in the country at getting steals.
Bates open for a moment.
Grill, he's been quiet. This is Perkins. Now Mitchell finds the cutting Grill.
A clean rebound right over the top of Dubois.
Cruz and Lanier played a couple
They have great shooting. They are a nightmare to guard down low with Mark Mitchell. Josh Gray's a great body off the bench for them. They got this guy, Caleb Grill, the best three-point shooter in the league. He's going to have to fire one up here.
Who knows what that NCAA tournament selection Sunday is going to feel like for this conference. All the teams are going to have a legitimate shot to make the dance.
Scholarship. You got to let that thing fly with some courage. Well done by Mashack.
Balls 3 and 4 from deep. Missouri with 5 triple.
Remember, you got to stay in front of the ball against Missouri.
Grill contested 3. By himself went on a 7-0 run in the first half tonight. When Grill wanted that one. Didn't take it, the floater.
Inside, and there he's been shooting exceptionally well. 45 from behind the arc. Inside, Bully.
Give and go, Mark Mitchell with authority, rejected by.
Talked to him pregame. He told me toughest matchups he's had physically, Jemai Mashack and Will Richard. As this is Mitchell going inside. At some point, you just have to start putting quality wins of any level together in conference play. And he's got one of those against OU. Shedrick get
that ball's immediate timeout.
Mitchell collects on
This is by a total of 7 points.
Missouri has been awfully difficult to beat in this building this year. Mitchell. Projected first-round pick, Jeremiah Fears.
Everybody's getting bumped off their drive. These are fouls.
Inside, Mitchell.
Up top, Mitchell takes it in on the Aussie. Mitchell can't get it.
Between Perkins and Forsythe to get the basketball on the inbounds. Now Perkins says, I'm
at Florida, the second half of that game. Let's see what they have in the tank here. And this close to must win for the Longhorns. They got to start adding to that
in a number of different ways. The biggest bucket he had, he went off in that game in Gainesville in the upset of Florida.
And staying out of a defensive rotation, talking about Tennessee.
Tony Perkins from deep. turnovers and outside shooting to begin. Mark Mitchell, massive jump stop outside to Perkins. High-low, and it's 8-7.
His hands have gotten better as the years gone on. Talking about Okpara, rim you've got to finish. It's the second most athletic league in the world behind the NBA.
Perkins field.
Only the 7th turnover by Texas. Those are actually the first points off of turnovers.
Here's
Missouri
another
had.
one. Robinson, that's a clear foul on Pope.
On hand here at the Mizzou Arena. Oklahoma, man-to-man defense as Robinson probes the baseline, hangs, fires, and hits.
We get to half here in Austin. Hounding defense. Robinson draws the foul.
Question, the transfer from Duke has been an exceptional force down low. Robinson hit.
Still 65% on the year.
Robinson alley-oop, wide open. The bench, by the way.
And right now, the opportunistic Sooners. Oh, my goodness.
Part of this team, but you know how it is, Mark. Sometimes
Right.
that can be a little bit of a tough thing psychologically for a player.
Every day, sometimes multiple times a day. He talked to me today about how George Thompson was the mentor for Leonard Hamilton, just like Leonard is for him. John Thompson.
Boxing out on the rebound. Jacob Cruz, he's been red hot of late.
Felt like then Mizzou just turned on the gas. And it's been no break so far. Barrett outside to Cruz. Another.
Just gives yourself more opportunities, especially in a game like today where Missouri wants to turn you over, so you're going to need extra possessions.
Fadeaway three, missed it. Clayton.
Another turnover for LSU. Warwick waits. The Gray rebound keeps it alive, and Warwick three. Gray tipped that. Cruz tracks it down.
One of the weaknesses this LSU team has had also is attack them. And I know they look like they've got you stopped. No, you attack them, make them move their feet.
Warwick.
He's on the floor.
The lead was 1-7. It's down to 2. Here's Warwick. Throw. Dubar missed a pair of free throws. Now 5 of 12 in that department this season.
Warwick stuffed that ball on the weak side. All of a sudden you look up, this thing's a 7-point advantage for Tennessee.
Largest lead for the Vols. Here comes Warwick.
Back area about when he was hired, and he feels he can do it again at Arkansas.
Yep, after 15 years at Kentucky. Limited opportunities against Vandy on Saturday.
Man-to-man defensively, the way LSU plays, they've got to communicate, got to talk, get through screens. They're going underneath a lot of screens and allowing Missouri to.
Trey Johnson has to be able to get all the way to the basket as he continues to develop his game.
Out T.O. Barrett now checks in, driving on Pope to Pierce. And Pierce.
At the 14, they trailed by as many as 19 in the first half. Pierce, who got the start tonight for the Tigers.
It's made its way through this Tennessee program the last 2 weeks. Allen the spin. And
Clock as well on this end.
Texas had a 10-point lead in the first half. Close it with a Mark Dunk to take a 7-point lead into the break. Good hands.
Won't scramble, let one loose. Don't they? Everything's going right for Missouri now. Might as well. Bates to Allen. Up!
now Perkins. Giant
Lead guard spot, but Wade Taylor is so important in getting that shot.
Here's a steal by Perkins against Obaseki. Slams it home! Obaseki lost it. 2-on-2. Grill to Perkins. The feet. Garcia taps it to Perkins. Here comes Mizzou. Perkins through the leg.
Point shot, but kid's got a lot of courage.
Robinson, Pates, Perkins, Pierce, Mitchell, the starting five for Mizzou. The return of Ziegler and Milicic for Rick Barnes tonight, with Lanier the leading scorer. Three-pointer off the mark.
18 shots in 5 SEC games coming into this. They got a 1-point game. Here's the big fella, Josh Gray. Warwick has not played a ton lately, just 4 total minutes in the past 2 games. Solid defense by the long. He connects there.
Once again, another stop, which allows these prolific scorers for Texas to score early offense in transition.
Mitchell got the handoff. Working on Kaluma, no.
5 LSU turnovers. Mitchell faces up, guarded by Collins. Perkins in the lane, turns, shoots, a little short.
Touch to release.
He said this week, all I need, a little separation. That's it, and it's going up. The block by...
Took advantage of the smaller Pierce, thinner Pierce on him.
At Mizzou's starting lineup with Trent Pierce against start number 2 for him this season. Tony Perkins. Mitchell, cross court. Bates, floater, got it. Jalen Reed, Matt McMahon's been searching for some answers now.
You did the LSU win at Kansas State. Jalen Reed, part of that team.
Yes.
And they're a different squad. It's fun watching Jalen Reed now in his 3rd season, all the things he could do. LSU's got to find a way to do it without him.
So getting off to a fast start for him. Hitting his first shot or 2 might be helpful.
And at 7-2, he's an intimidator inside. Mitchell didn't even try to
Top 15 in the nation. Just scored 83 on the road in Gainesville on Tuesday.
Another shooter.
Cruz.
By 4. 10 of the 25 first half points for the Tigers coming from the free throw line. Came into this game number 3 nationally, and attempts and makes. They like the free ones. Nothing wrong with that. Robinson thought he had earned a trip. And Mitchell with the cleanup cannot get the finish. Pierce cannot.
Could not have asked for a better start. So this is Dennis Gates' starting 5. This has been the unit that has worked, at least to start the game lately. Mark Mitchell, number 25 in the...
Scoring the basketball since Jalen Reed's been out inside. So they're going inside to see if they can produce. Chess has 1 bucket.
Mitchell trying to back chest down. He holds his ground. It's out for a 3 from Perkins. Tipped out.
I'd like to see Wagner try to finish at the rim because of his physicality. Take it to the big man, take it in their body. Good pass.
Hey, it is full focus on the next game and this task at hand, trying to deal with Tennessee on the road.
When you think about what he did in his first year, SEC Coach of the Year, struggled mightily last.
When I had the game,
Yeah, especially if we're in the house.
he had 9 of them. He was 9 for 11 against A&M. That was coming off the bench, by the way.
And right now, the opportunistic Sooners. Oh, my goodness.
Fadeaway 3, missed it. Clayton.
Just give yourself more opportunities, especially in a game like today where Missouri wants to turn you over. So you're going to need extra possession.
Sitting on the proverbial bubble here in early February. Who knows what that NCAA tournament selection Sunday is going to feel like for this conference. All the teams are going to have a legitimate shot to make the dance. Robbins.
Field goals over 6 minutes. Texas in a 4-minute scoring drought until those free throws.
Looking for buckets here in Austin. 2-point lead for the Missouri Tigers. A drive from the youngster, nearly lost it. Barrett got it back. Mitchell with the kick. Pierce sizing it up from outside.
A 3-point shot. We talked to Rodney Terry. He said his team would focus more on the glass today.
Mitchell out of control with Peyton Marshall and Josh Gray. And it's going to be Mitchell staying out there for the Tigers. Robinson, tough drive.
We have a couple other players that have 2 fouls. Robinson.
And LSU has been a very good defensive team. They only allow opponents to shoot 38%.
Robinson. Trent Pierce 3 is off the heel, but a